from the store. And I have my trusty bottle of green glitter. I have my helper over there. He's putting stakes on stuff. He's going to help me in a minute. I hope you guys are having a good evening. I thought I would come on and do a little bit of a tutorial. I've done it in the past, but I'm going to show you all kind of what I do this time of year. Hi Karen, how are you? Let me straighten up this camera view a little bit. Y'all get a little bit more view. So, I've got green paint in here with just a regular top. I don't think I cut this one because you want kind of a smaller hole right up here. I've got my green glitter, my green paint, and this is just exterior house paint. That's all it is. It's our regular paint that we sell at the store. So this time of year, we have a lot of people who buy things like this, and they want us to put a name on it, right? Now this person wants Y-A-N-N-I-E. Of course, it's just going to go right across here. Now, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm wearing a shirt that's kind of out of character for me. It kind of speaks to the way things have been going around here for the last couple of weeks. I don't know about y'all. Y-A-N-N. Do you see I just squeeze that bottle a little bit? And then I just do this a little bit, right? And I'm putting a little bit of pressure on that bottle. That's all I'm doing. So I've got Yanny on here. It's not perfect. It's definitely hand done, but that's okay. I just kind of put that green glitter there, kind of shake it back and forth, tap it from the back a little bit, and you got Yanny, Y-A-N-N-I-E. Now, I've got several of these things I'm going to do. Now, y'all know that most of the time we do stockings, but there's just other times that we do things like this. Now, this one wants, oh Lord, I don't know, N-A-T-Y-B, Natty B. No, I'm not going to put a name on that until I talk to whoever wrote that. Sometimes it's a matter of they wrote N-A-T-Y-B. I'm not sure what that means. Hey Debbie, hey Kelly, hey Steph, how are y'all? I am, okay, so Paula got me this because, can I just tell y'all, it has not been good around here. Well, it's just been you know what. I don't know if that ever happens at y'all's house. I don't know what these names are, so I'm not going to do them. I'm going to call the customer. Because once the name is on there, it's there, right? So I'm not feeling good about those two. So I'm going to call the customer tomorrow. I'm going to show y'all. I redesigned, excuse me being out of the camera view, but I had to, when you have yard art, you're always moving something. So I redesigned these this year to where my little gingerbread people have room on the hat. Because people, for whatever reason, people like to use on the hat. D-E-V-I-N. So I get I have my squeeze bottle, and I just kind of go and make those letters with that paint. D-E-V-I-N. And I'm going to come show you how thick that paint is. See, that's kind of what I got going on. D-E-V. Now, you can kind of see it from this angle, too. How much paint's on there? Quite a bit of paint. So, of course, I just put all the glitter. Now, I won't spray these tonight at all. I'm going to let these sit in the house here tonight. I'm going to turn on the heater, and I'm going to really, really turn that heater up all night while nobody's in here. I'll come back tomorrow, and then these will be dry enough to spray. So this one, it is, I think, D-R-U-E. Drew? All right. D. Y'all, I kind of have to spell, too, when I'm doing this. R. It helps keep my mind making sure I got all the letters that I'm supposed to have on here, not misspelling anybody's name. Because y'all know I've misspelled people's names before. So the reason I'm wearing the shirt, Paula bought me the shirt, because we have had all kinds of, challenges. If it hasn't been the weather, because we had, you know, just really, it didn't rain for 10 months and then it just started raining all the month of November. If it hadn't been that, then we're down some people because people have to have surgery. And this is not a business you can just go on the side of the street and go find somebody and say, come over here and run the cash register. It doesn't work that way. So it has been kind of a crazy. Now, I think some of you might have caught my video yesterday. Hey, how many of those are you going to stake? How much is only going to stake one? No?
Yeah.
Okay.
One of each.
I ain't gonna argue with y'all because it's really good. I thought it was gonna stake one piece, that was it. But anyway. So yesterday I did a video on how to re-glitter a big nativity set. It's the same concept if you were gonna do this. I would just slap that red paint right over this if you wanted to re-glitter it. Throw the red glitter on there, pick it up. That's the same thing. So in this case we're doing ivory. I-V-O-R-I-E. So I'm gonna do I-V-O-R-I-E. Ivory. Alright, hold on a second, y'all. I think we need a better camera view where y'all can really see. So if you want to put names on something, it's really not too difficult. Takes a little bit of practice. Okay? So I have ivory on there, and I just kind of use this, you know, put it right over the bucket. I'm trying to get the camera a little better. There we go. And the trick to doing this is don't do this when the stocking is wet. If you go outside and the stocking's been outside and it's been wet, and you come in here and you try to do this, these stockings have been sitting in this room for a couple days. They really, this surface has to be dry. If it's the least little bit damp, all your green glitter will stick to it. All right, this is Kindle, K-Y-N-D-A-L-L. I asked Ashley, I better do this right now. N-D-A. It helps if I talk out loud. L-K-Y-N-D. Make sure I did that right. K-Y-N-D-A-L-L. Okay, Kindle. I asked Ashley, you think it's okay to wear this shirt? Because we've been laughing about this shirt all day because of the way things have been going around here. And she's like, heck yeah, go ahead and wear it. I think everybody can relate to what it's like when things ain't going right. And Fox News was supposed to come Tuesday, then we're supposed to come Wednesday, then now they're coming tomorrow. And every day you're trying to get ready for them, and then, you know, they call and say something else has come up. I think on the news, they try to just put on what they think is the hottest thing at that moment. I'm not sure. And since they're doing it for free, it ain't like we can argue with them. But I run around and get ready for them, and then they're not here. Sure. Okay. And so, you know, you run and get the yard all prettied up, and then they call and say they're not coming. And Paula, who is one of my sisters, she had surgery 7 weeks ago tomorrow, and she's not doing good. So I didn't get on here yesterday and show y'all how to spray because I had to stop and take her to the doctor. She had surgery, and she's just not healing the way she should. So I didn't get to come on yesterday afternoon because I had to stop and take her to the doctor. And y'all know how fun it is to go to the doctor. Isn't it just the funnest thing ever? No. But hopefully they ran some tests and we'll know more Monday if they know what's going on. She's just in a lot of pain. I don't think she should be in that much pain. But hey, I'm not a doctor. I don't really know. Debbie, I didn't think about that. So y'all see that's a lot of pain on there, isn't it? Yeah. I might do that, Debbie, next time because she just, she couldn't take it no more, and I don't blame her. When you're hurting, ugh. And Paula usually runs the store, especially during, you know, our busy time, and she has 10 years experience of running the cash register. And so even if she wasn't working, she would be the go-to person if other people were having trouble. And I'm trying to pick up all of that because, you know, she's just not doing good. She got an MRI yesterday, so I'm hoping that they can kind of figure out something. We go back Monday afternoon, and we'll see what the results are. But it's not like in this business you can just go get somebody off the street, because everything we do is kind of custom, you know. And so we have been kind of going crazy around here. Kelly, who I think is on here tonight, she usually would do a lot of work for us too, and she had surgery. Now Kelly's doing good, so that's good. But it's like whoo hoo 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 hoo. And so we have had a little bit of a test, I guess. And Ashley has a little bit now, so she really can't help a whole lot at the store. She comes over, but there's a lot of babysitting going on too. So it's been very interesting, y'all. But you know, every year is different. I mean, every year, you know, something's going good or something's going bad, or whatever the case may be. I think that's probably life. It's probably life. And I don't really think there's any way you can get around it. I think you're just trying to go to it. Channel 2, bringing business. It did, but they ran it during the afternoon. We got some business out of it, but we didn't get it a whole lot out of it like I thought we might, but we got some out of it. Hey, and any business is good business. Now, Fox, the last time they were out here, they ran the store 4 or 5 days consecutively, so we got a lot of business out of it. So we're kind of hoping that they'll do that same thing this time. But hey, free advertisement is free advertisement, so we take whatever we can get, right? And I think it's kind of one of those that I think they ran it so much last time because the numbers, I don't think they run stuff unless the numbers look good. So hopefully if the numbers are good on the first one, then they'll run it again. I mean, I'm not sure, I'm not in that business, but it seems to me that if the numbers are good, then they would do it, you know. But I don't know. All I know is they've been supposed to come every day this week, and they're coming tomorrow. It's tomorrow, Friday, so that's still good, right? That's good. They're supposed to come in the morning, and I think Ashley said we're supposed to be on air by 9:45. The lady's supposed to be here by 9. Y'all, he was only supposed to say one thing. I'm not sure what's going on over there. Oh, let me just hush up and keep working. Jude, J. It helps if I spell it. U-E. Jude. And again, make sure these, if you do this, make sure the stocking itself is very dry before you do any of this. Because if you don't, if this is wet, all the green glitter sticks to the wet. You don't want that. That wouldn't be good. All right, let's keep going. Emma, E-M-M-A. So tell me, what are y'all painting on? Yeah, I think it will be good for the weekend. I do. I think so. And I think it was it last Saturday? It rained a lot, or I don't know if it was really necessarily raining, but it was really yucky weather. Hoping for better weather this Saturday. Y'all know how it is in the retail business. Your weekends is where you get it, right? I mean, we get business during the week. Don't misunderstand me, but the weekends is when you get so much. It's when people have time to be out in their yards and stuff like that. Emma. I'm trying to remember how many, I think I've done these stockings about maybe 22, 23 years, something like that. And in all that time, can y'all believe that Ashley has not ever learned how to do what I'm doing? She claims she can, but you know she can't. She said she'd probably still work for me if she lived out here. Girl, it is some work. I mean, it's fine, don't get me wrong. But y'all know what it's like dealing with people, which is why I have this shirt on. All right, Holland, H-O-L-L-A-N-D. Now, when you have letters like L, that's really easy to do because they don't take up a lot of space. But when you have things like A's and O's, Those take up a lot of space. So depending on the letters of the name, sometimes I have a harder time getting it on here, but it just depends on the letters. Holly. And I think Ashley needs to learn how to do this. Even though she says she doesn't know how, she knows how. There's Holly now. It's pretty, it's really pretty. And I won't spray these tonight because they're so wet. But what I will do is I'll turn the heater on in this house. It's a little house of rain. It's been converted into a little barn. We'll turn the heater on and we have ceiling fans in here and we'll turn on all the ceiling fans and we'll leave them on all night and we'll come in here tomorrow, take it outside, spray them, call the customer. Called you out, Ashley. I sure did. You know she needs to learn how to, Ashley, you know you can do this. She just, I don't know. She just tries to, oh Lord. They want Eleanor or Elby. We're going to go with Elby. Elby. I don't think I can get Eleanor on here. E. L. B. I. Oh Lord. E. Lost it a little bit. Right there. Had to go back. Elby. I like that name, Elby. So I'm hoping it gets a little better around here. You have them miles away from the store. 5 minutes from the store. Actually, that's true. You used to live close by here and you still didn't do it anyway. Let me show you what I sprayed it with. I'll show you in a second. She is a teacher. She has the 101 capability. Yes, I guess you could say that. I'll call it teacher handwriting 101 is what I call it. Margot. All right. And notice I don't try to make anything fancy. I'm just trying to make letters that look, I guess, teacher handwriting. I'm not trying to do calligraphy or anything like that. With the paint bottle, you're a little bit limited on what you can do. There we go. And it's just a matter of taking the time and doing the lettering. That's all it is. Let's see. And I always do it over this little clear container. And you can see there's still a lot of green glitter on that white, but I'm not worried about that tomorrow. When this is all good and dry, I'll just kind of come in here and I'll flake it off real good. Now we have bigger stockings like this, and the bigger stockings, in some ways, to me, they're a little bit harder than the smaller stockings because the bigger the area, the easier it is to screw up the look of it, I think. Up or down, you can't draw a straight line, baby? No. Well, that's kind of, sometimes mine aren't too straight either. So this is a bigger stocking. This is what we call our large stocking. I think it's 25 inches tall, but it's the same concept. Now this person, yay, they only have 4 letters in their name. I like that. Alex. Of course, I make the names bigger on these because these stockings are bigger. And that's why some people pay for these because they want a bigger look. Alex. And the same thing, but I will spray these tomorrow 3 different times, 3 light coats. Once the 3rd light coat is dried, then I can call my customers and say, hey, come on up and get it. But I'll spray it 3 different times, 3 light coats. That's basically what it is. And I'm going to get the spray and show y'all. Okay. So if you're going to spray, make sure you get something like that says crystal clear. You don't want anything that's semi-gloss. You don't want anything that's matte finish. You want something that's crystal clear. Okay? And that's what I would do. And when I do that, I'm not going to spray in here because it'll stink. I shake this up really, really, really well. And I hold it about this far. So you can flip a little over. And then I go 1001, 1002, 1003, stop. Stop, don't overdo it. Because if you get too much moisture on this green glitter, the poly will go into that green glitter, It'll drain out and it'll bleed green. So 3 light coats, 1001, 1002, 1003. That's 1 coat. Wait about an hour. If it's out in the sunshine, about an hour or so. And then same thing, second coat, 1001, 1002, 1003. And when you're spraying, don't sit here in one area and spray. Notice how I keep moving. Because if you sit here and you spray in one area, you're gonna make that, get a lot of this poly in there, and it's gonna make that green glitter start bleeding, and that bleed will travel all over your white glitter. 1001, 1002, 1003. You do that 3 times. Anything with crystal clear, I'm not brand particular. I usually use Rust-Oleum simply because that's what they have at the store that's close to me. It doesn't really matter what brand. Look. All right, got another big stocking. Is this Jan? Do you think this is Jan, J-A-N, Bruce? Sometimes trying to read people's handwriting. J-A-N?
I guess.
Okay, I'm not going to do this one because I'd rather wait and call the customer. Sometimes people spell their name John, J-O-N, and I can't tell if that's John, J-O-N, or Jan, J-A-N. This one is Natalie, N-A-T-A-L-I-E. Now, when I have a longer name, I start closer over here to this side. N, A, T, A, L, I, E. Natalie. I had a little miss over here. If you have a miss, a little area that doesn't get any, come back a little after that and just put some on top. Natalie, you can see how much paint I have on there. Kind of makes a mess, but it is a good end result. And notice the last thing, I've got one more name. I want to show y'all something. Now, one time Ashley and I had Zach help us, and here's what we learned when you've got somebody helping you that's real strong. So I put the name on and I glittered it, and I said, Zach, just pick it up and tap that and get the glitter off. And Zach went, boom, really hard, and what happened? All the glitter and all the green paint just went all the way down the board. So you handle this gently. You know, if you're kind of a bull in a china cabinet, be very gentle. And I'll show you what I mean on that in just a second. All right, so we're gonna do Morgan, M-O-R-G-A-N. O-R-G-A-N. Now, if you have what I call a skip, don't worry about it. You come back in there a little bit later and you just add some paint right there where I had that little skip. Okay, so when I do this, and I'm gonna do my green glitter, y'all, just like I've been doing, make sure that when you tap this glitter off, you don't tap it hard. I always take whatever I have, kind of shake that around a little bit, and tap it. Just a tap, not a bang. Don't hit it really, really hard, because if you do, all of it's gonna go everywhere. But thanks for hanging out, y'all. I had to come show y'all glittering names. This is what I do usually in the evenings. And I know I've shown it before, but I wanted to come on for some of those that have just joined us in the last several months. Maybe you hadn't seen that before. And make sure that if you do something like that, you give it lots of drying time. 3 light coats. 3 light coats. And hopefully y'all don't have this going on at your house. Hopefully. Hey. Good hanging out with y'all. Hopefully, if y'all didn't see the video I made yesterday on repainting, reglittering a piece, go check it out. I did it just yesterday. I'll talk to y'all soon. Bye-bye.